Hello friends, welcome back to Birdigo. It's another Wednesday, it's another wordy day, it's another time for another crack at this. Will we ever reach the destination? Or will we be thwarted yet again by, well, words, really. What else are we going to be thwarted by on this? The first time I was thwarted by a giant egg, but ultimately it was by words and my own lack of, I guess, understanding of how some of the cards were working, the mechanics. I have done a spot of practice since last time. I tried a couple of the daily migrations. They are, as I suspected, basically daily puzzles. It's literally a daily route that I guess changes each day, has different setups each day. There's like a leaderboard and stuff, so everybody, I guess, gets the same options and things, and you get to see how well you did compared to the rest of the world. I tried it a couple of times, partly to test out mechanics. If you remember from last time, there was a scenario where I wasn't sure if I played a word and it turns out it wasn't a word, it will give me a strike, which I know that part, but I wasn't sure if it was going to then take away the letters that I'd played in that wrong word. I tried doing it during the daily migration. I will admit I have already forgotten what the answer was to the question. I really should have written it down, but I didn't. My gut feeling is that it doesn't take away your letters, so I'm going to play with that presumption in mind, and hopefully we will do a little bit better than last time. But yes, let's jump in. So here we are once again, cosplaying as Swainson's hawk, I suppose. We're going from Portland, Oregon to Brazil, which is quite cool because a YouTuber that I follow and that I pledged to on Patreon is from Portland, Oregon, or she lives in Portland, Oregon anyway, and a lot of her content is filmed around there. So it's a place that I feel like I almost know, even though I've never been there, which is nice. It's nice how sometimes the internet can make us feel connected to other people, even if we've never met them. Not in an obsessive, stalkery kind of way, just in a, I appreciate knowing you in this way that I do. Oh, classic deck. It's always going to be the classic deck. Till we get better at this. If we get better at this. Alrighty, off we go then. So I hope you're well. I hope you've had a good week. It is September as I record this now. It'll be September when you first see it as well, because I am perilously close to my release date deadline with my recording. I was intending to record ahead these and have like loads lined up to release one after the other, and initially I had done that, and then I sort of fell very much behind, and now here I am trying to catch up with myself, which is great. So all I can see here is corn. We only need 20 flaps, or 20 distance. No, flaps is the blue, is this side. Power is this side. Distance is what we're trying to achieve. I remember. Flaps times power. 8. Classic start. We may as well, we've got four plays to make, so we may as well just go for straightforward words at this stage. Want to rattle through the easy bits, knowing how much more less easy it becomes. We only need 4 points, but I really want to place it because I've got a Q and a U. I really want to play something. What could we make? I mean, we could make queeze if we were queasy. Oh, that would have been an amazing word for a later on attempt, but sadly we don't have we don't have a Y. I only need 4 points, so it doesn't really matter. If you shuffle them while there's letters played, it brings them back down. That's quite good to know. I'm going to be really basic. We know it's going to get us 8 points, so we don't need to overthink this. I am a bit of a chronic overthinker, so I do tend to like, oh, should I? Just do the thing. It's fine. 5 power if the word length is odd. Okay, that's quite generous because some of these are word length is, and it has to be a specific number. Odd gives me the option of 3, 5, or dare I even imagine playing a 7-letter word? Probably not, but you never know. So that's quite good. That's per power, 1 per letter added to deck, which is currently 0. We've had this before. It will rely on me adding letters through the means of other mechanisms. Or this is like Odd Todd and Even Stephen from Balatro. That's nice. I like that. So you've got duck and you've got odd duck. Oh, I want the pair. Man, if you had the pair, you could just play anything and you'd be guaranteed 5 power. That would be amazing. Oh, so now I've got a decision to make and I'm overthinking it, as I said before. I've played 4 even words, 3 even words in the previous round. But you can always then stick an S on the end of things. But I don't know, my gut instinct is to go with even. Because even a 2-letter word is an even word. Worst case scenario, you can play 2 letters. You've got, you know, 5 power, which is pretty handy. Let's go straight in then with royal. Not a word we use here in Britain particularly, I don't think. I think it's like a cookery word, isn't it? Not a rolling boil. It's some sort of way of cooking, I think, that's more used in America. But I would have to look it up. Let's go again then. See, that got us 28 without even trying that first one. And it'll get powered up as we go along as well. So that is also good. And I need beans, so yeah, I need to be earning things. Not playing lots of lower scoring words, but playing more higher scoring words, obviously, because it'll get me more... They're not beans, they're seeds. They look like coffee beans, they're seeds. But I will of course choose this golden tea, because why would I not choose a golden tea? That would be ridiculous to not choose the golden tea. Right, some speckled letters have started coming out, which is good. This guy is so tiny compared to this guy. I'm gonna discard a couple of things. Probably these two. Just to see what we get. I was hoping we might get an R. Okay, well, we'll go... It took me a worryingly long time to spot this word, which doesn't bode well for playing the later levels and stops along the way, does it? But let's go with that. It'll get us more than 28 because the power's gone up and there's a speckled letter in there. So 40, nice. I feel like this, classic good choice. My hummingbird decision on the last playthrough, not a good choice. Ultimately cost me, I think. But yeah, the duck, loving the duck. Loving your work, duck. I could be wrong, but I am not seeing a word in here. I'm specifically looking for 4-letter words now as well. Although I suppose I could be looking for 2-letter words, but it doesn't matter if we discard things, so it's not going to cost us stuff. Oh, there you go. That'll do. That'll do. That'll do nicely, thank you. Two more seeds for the bag. Make up to 2 selected letters speckled. Oh, the kookaburra. I remember this from previous. 2 copies of selected letter. I think I added a golden E last time. Double your seed. I mean, I've got 5. It would be stupid not to take this, wouldn't it? After I've complained so much last time about not having money. Oh, I thought this was going to be a shop. It must be the shop must come after this. Okay, well, go straight in with save. I could play saved, but obviously, as we've discussed, it'll deny me some power for the cost of just adding 1 to this side. So I won't. So be prepared for lots of 4-letter words, I guess. Not rude words, of course. That would be silly and inappropriate and not very wholesome. But look, I can have 14 seed now. Look, and I have. And I did, and I have. Right, what have we got? 8 flaps per enhanced letter in Word. So that'll be a speckled letter or a gold letter, or I think there's platinum letters above the gold letters. I haven't actually had any yet. 3 per letter destroyed. I know there is a mechanism to destroy letters, but I don't remember doing it. Literally, God knows what. It could be anything. Great. 20 flaps if the word contains CK. Like pick, lock, you know, other words ending in CK that aren't wholesome that I'll not say out loud. I don't know if it accepts swear words, actually. I genuinely don't know. I've transformed the letter on the left into the letter on the right. Always nice. Transforms a letter into... I mean, I could have... So that's 2, 4... 12. I don't think I would get this. It's very, very sort of minimal use case. I might take this just for the heck of it. There can't be a reason not to do this, because I've still got 6 seeds left now as it is. Do we buy this as well? Yes. Probably should have got this because I've got more enhanced letters now. How many enhanced letters do we have? We've got 20 enhanced letters. Goes up to diamond, look. Wowee! If we could duplicate a wild card, that would be quite handy. But I think we'll leave it there. Thank you, bird salesperson. Thank you very much. Oh, I need to press the button. Okay, we'll go straight in. Mystery power. So it could be anything anytime, but it's better than nothing, right? Why would you not add that to your... I guess if you'd run out of space, you wouldn't want it, but yeah. Why would you not? Okay, let's go for lake. Mystery, whatever, who knows? This could be the thing that gets me through. You never know. Okay, go. 8 power if it's 2 letters long. I mean, that would still work with this. It does send you down a very sort of tight path of only ever playing 2-letter words, though, but not a terrible thing, you know, to have 15 power, not 15, 13. I could do math. 13 power in total. Guaranteed. 7 if it's 3 letters. So I'm never going to do that because that's an odd number. Or an extra discard. I think maybe this. Okay, go. We'll see. Right. Egg of Inquiry. Oh no, it's the Egg of Abundance this time. My mistake. Hadn't realised that it changes each time. If we do the egg hunt, if we win it, it'll give me an extra turn per round. But to do the egg hunt, I would have to have one less turn. But I reckon if we can just play enough 2-letter words, how can we fail, you know? Especially with the mystery guy doing his thing here. So let's just try it out. And hope that it doesn't come back to bite me in the butt. 21! 63. Okay, nice. So we've got 4 discards and 2 more plays. This is the game that doesn't accept QI as a word. I remember that much. So I basically need the word B again. 2-letter words. 2-letter words with V. I'm looking at stuff to discard right now. I don't think there's going to be any with this. I'm pretty sure there aren't any with this. To be fair, unless I'm having a complete brain fail, I don't think any of these... Oh, well, of could be, actually. Can make a 2-letter word? You'll probably tell me in the comments now how many 2-letter words these involve. And there will be, like, loads of weird, not used in everyday speech words, probably, that have 2 letters in, and also use these letters, but I'm gonna play it safe. Great, you gave me that. Okay. Well, I guess we'll go with if, and see what old random weirdo gives us. Boost me. Nice. Okay, so we just need 1 more of those, really, don't we? Unless he lets me down. Can I swap you around? Yeah. We can play is, but it's not speckled, but we do only need 30. I'm gonna just see if we can get any... This! If you were playing a real game of Scrabble, you would be probably dying for this to come out. I play this game, and I can't use it. And it just leaves me sad, because I can't use it. How many more speckly ones do we have? And what are they on? They're not on any vowels. That's kind of annoying. Speckled K's. Could do with a W, maybe. WE would be good. Oh, well, I mean, is will work, won't it? That's easily going to get us 30. Hooray! We did it! We have opened the Egg of Abundance to find another egg! I'm never going to quite understand that. Why is there another egg inside the egg? So weird. Look at all our friends. Look at the jazzy colours. Okay, so we can go back to 4-letter words now. That's not what I wanted. I swear to God, I click on the tiles, but because they move in between, I'm somehow not doing it. I need to keep an eye out for if the wild card comes out. That would be real helpful, because I can duplicate the wild card then, which would be good. A random vowel. I don't know what I would want to turn into a random vowel. I took this because it was cheap, obviously. What would be good to not have? I mean, P is not a super common. Let's turn you into a vowel. We turned you into an E. Okay, so we can make seed. The birds are happy. You should get bonus something for playing seed, surely. The game is literally all about seed. What? Why have you given me these? Why do these come out so much more? I don't understand. I do remember though that we learned that ZEE is a word, which I had not really realised previously. So that's a learn. I should have, in the meantime, looked up what it means, but I didn't. So sorry, I guess. Nice. I'll take another vowel, don't mind if I do. Especially if it's a gold one. 225. Aha. Right. What do we turn into a wild card? What do we have that we don't really care about? We do have a lot of eyes, and I'm never going to play a word that has multiple eyes, am I? Transform that now. Make sure you got them the right way round now. One in the left becomes the one on the right. Now we have 2 wildcards. Fantastic. Let's play the sassy chap. If you know, you know. Cool. I mean, should we play Bean? I know this is kind of very sort of baby's first words way of playing this, but at this point I kind of just want to see what happens if you complete the journey. We leveled up. Nice. These are all worth the same, so it doesn't matter what I use, really. So I'm just going to let it play tree. I suppose there must come a point where you really do need to destroy basic tiles to try and or convert them to gold, like this. Maybe we should do this. Destroy up to 2. Make 1 gold, or make 2 speckle. I'd rather make 1 gold, I think. Imagine a gold wild card. That'd be great. Okay, we're going to go straight in with soot. Lovely. There's so much more variety of colours than last time. I know that it's random what birds you get. I think it doesn't relate to what cards you've picked or anything. I do wonder how many there are, how many different bird assets there are for us to see. What would happen if I just played 2 wild cards? Would it just make up any word it wants? I'm going to make this gold, because why would you not? It could be is, it could be anything. Fantabulous. And our 2-letter word card. So these are levelling up by themselves. I still don't quite understand. It pops that thing up, but it doesn't entirely, unless I'm being dense, explain what's caused that to happen. Is it because I've triggered this card X number of times, its power now increases? It would be really helpful if it had that information on this pop-up. Like when you hover over it, it pops up. Or is it something else altogether? I still don't really know, but hey-ho. We could play basin, but that is a 5-letter word, and I don't want a 5-letter word. We'll play ease or easy, depending on what you prefer. Tremendous. Another seed for the tally. Applejack. 20 flaps if the word starts with A. Okay. Ooh, 1 power per letter added to deck. Currently 3. I think this is always a good choice, because you're always going to be adding letters, aren't you? 20 flaps per C in played word. Seize the day. Loving your work. Loving your work. These are both cool, and they are kind of like go big or go home things, but I'm going to go with the real they? Oh, that's rare as well, but I'm not going to take it just because it's rare. So, you know, in Balatro, how basically you kind of need to take things to sort of tick them off a list so that it recognises that you've had them and possessed them at one point. I don't think this has that kind of mechanism. It doesn't matter if I never pick this. It's not like I have a list in the background that I need to tick them off of. At least it hasn't told me if it have anyway. So we're going to take the Chonky, because I'm always going to choose Chonky, aren't I? Why would I not choose Chonky? 450. So we'll get 5, plus another 8, plus however many this decides to give me, and plus 3. I'm going to put that there. It doesn't matter, really, why it doesn't do it in any particular order. Let's go with able. Look at this beauty. Imagine if I could get another duplicate card. That would be amazing. I'll go for easy, which I think we played earlier as well. Look at these two having their own private little conversation. Okay, that's leveled up. The 4-letter word has leveled up. That's just a 4-letter word in general. That's nothing to do with any of those. So, yeah, still not 100% sure. I'd really love to use the golden J, but I... Oh, we can spell... We can play judge. It won't... I mean, it won't get either of those. But it will still get these, and it has got gold in it. So it's still going to be a reasonably hefty score, I hope. Ish. Kind of. We've got 1 left. Okay, so yeah, we need to play a 2-letter word really, but do we have any gold ones left to come out? Oh, not these two. T and O would be brilliant. Can we get the T and the O to come out? Maybe. Do we think? Right, so you can't make a 2-letter word. You can? What does it consider higher word? Okay, could be a word. Would it be a word? There is a golden O. I would be annoyed if the golden O came out and I had discarded this, so... I nearly played that then. Why? Why these? Why these every time? I cannot do anything with these. Give me my other gold letters, for God's sake. I feel committed now. Yeah, I feel like this is a personal vengeance thing now. There we go. That's what I wanted. Okay, let's do that thing then. Nice. 220. Lovely. And we got a shop. Amazing seeds. Only got 9 seeds this time. I have to be a bit more careful. 3 flaps per feather. I will have 5 if I buy this. So that's a good thing to have. 1 in 15 chance to enhance a played letter when scored. Not so fussed. We're trying to stick to 2-letter words. 5 power for each remaining discard. That is also quite good. But it does take away then my ability to try and manipulate things with the discards. 3 E's. Reset words left to maximum. That is also quite valuable. Kind of wish I could buy this one and this one. I think this one long term. This one you can only use once. The songs you can only use 1 time. This would actually be my final feather as well, unless I sold one. But it boosts the flaps. I can't not take it, I don't think. Okay. We're up to the next egg. Do we dare? Oh, we have to do this one first. I just want to rejig these so that the weirdo one comes last, so I stand a better chance of noticing what it's done. Okay, 600. Let's go. Awful lot of nothing. But so many happy faces. So many happy faces. Don't really want to play just the word go. We've got to be using speckles, surely. Although if I play the word go, it's a good benchmark of how much you can get from a basic word. So we will do that. And if that was a terrible mistake to make, then so be it. Okay, it was not. So we are kind of safe. Surely. I didn't press that, I pressed the A. So let's just watch that happen. Because it does this side first. I was like, uh-oh, this isn't gonna do much. And then it was like, boom, okay. Maybe it will. Maybe it will. Do I dare hope that we might win? Is this the setup? Random vowel, destroy 2 letters. Enhance selected letter 1 level. From gold to platinum, but does that mean you can make a regular letter speckled? I assume it must do. Let's take that one. Do we dare? The Egg of Inquiry gets you an extra discard. I don't think I super need an extra discard. Although if I pass it up and we then end up losing because I couldn't do an extra discard. No, I'm going to skip it. I'm not brave enough. Sorry, egg lovers. We're on stopover 11. You know, we are perilously close to winning, potentially, here, with our mental 2-letter deck. Enhance selected letter 1 time, gold becomes platinum. I don't even know what platinum does. So do I want to make a speckled one gold, or do I want to make a gold one platinum? Or do I want to make... Oh, I don't know. It has given me stuff I don't want to use. Because of course it does. I might hold on to this for now. Let's just play it and see where... So we were getting 300 and odd, 360 something, with just 2 white letters. So if we do a white letter and a gold letter... Let's see what madness that causes. Or 83. Thank you, friends. This one looks like he's wearing dungarees. That's cute. Okay, so we do seem fairly safe then, I think. I'm just removing some stuff rather than playing it. Oh, the word book. And I daren't play it just because it's book. Because if I lose because of that, I'll be really annoyed. We'll play... Can we play okay? Is okay? Yes, it is. Okay. Okay. How many times can I say okay in a short space of time? So a speckled and a white gets us still about 460 odd. And our 2-letter thing is leveled up. We've got 2 more seeds, which is nice. Copy of selected letter to the deck. So I could select my golden wild card, potentially. That would be nice. The mimic. Is a copy better than a transformation, I wonder? Because if you transform, you're also, as well as gaining something, you're also losing something. So I could use that to get rid of something that I don't want. But it would be dependent on them both existing on the screen at the same time. So I might just do this, and then I can copy my golden wildcard should it come out again. It would be great to turn the QXZ gold tile into a better gold tile. But again, 900. I mean, this should be fine, right? Right? Am I being naive here? It does do these in a different order to what I've laid them out, which is quite odd. I don't think it matters, but I'm not sure. I've got us about halfway. Still don't want to use those, really. Let's get rid of some duplicates and stuff. Let's get rid of those. There's so many birds that the bird has to stand at the back. So many of these, and all I can do is that one. I suppose ha might be a word, maybe. Not going to gamble on it right now. Yeah, it plays this one, then that one, then that one, then that one, then that one. So I guess I should really just put that on there and then they'll go in order. It doesn't make any difference at all. But it does kind of bother me that they're not in sequence. So we only need 25 points, so I'm going to gamble on just playing barn, which I know isn't a 2-letter word, but it is an even word, so it should be perfectly fine, right? I think it had made 25 before it started putting the things on, so... Hooray! A screech. Make 2-letter speckled, or 3 more E's. I think more... Oh, I can't though, because I don't have space for this. Will it... Is it going to replace something? I can skip it, but is it better to replace something? I don't think it's better to replace the copy function. 2 letters speckled, or 1 letter becomes a higher level. I do think perhaps the preening is still better. Not really too fussed about that, and I don't need extra E's. I think I'm going to skip, which feels weird. We're nearly there, look. We're nearly there, but we need 1200. I'm going to have to bring these into play. I desperately need these gold letters to come out so that I can duplicate them. Okay, so we'll get rid of this and this. We can make go. Honestly, I'm going to get rid of that as well. Really? Like, do I not have gold letters? Are you not gonna share them with me? Come on. Is a word? Is a word? We've got an awful lot of duplicates, so let's get rid of them. That's a bit better. I could get an extra golden O. It might be just to get it into the mix. See, you remember how I mentioned that I can't remember if you play a word and it isn't a real word? It takes your letters away. That's how I'm feeling now. So, this is a word. I'm 100% convinced it's a word. Is it a word that Birdigo recognises as a valid word? That's the question. I'm going to assume yes. It was. Okay. Good gamble. Kind of gamble. You know what I mean. How are we going to do here? 22 flaps times 27. 594. So that's almost half of what we needed. Which is fabulous. So what will we get rid of now? This is a duplicate. Cannot see a way of using this. Probably get rid of the G, because we've got on as a push. We've got 3 words left to play, and we're halfway there. So worst case scenario, I can play on. Might as well get rid of that as well. I have only got 1 discard left now. And this! Yet again! This comes out. Why though? Why though, game? Why you do me like this? Are there any... I mean, if I put this next to a wild card, I wouldn't know. If it plays it as a valid word, I'm not going to know what the word was. That's not going to help me, really. I mean, would Oz be a word? I don't think Oz is a word, is it? Because it's... Well, it's a magical, mystical land of witches, but it's also a colloquial name for Australia. And neither of those I don't think are going to feature in the approved list here. I'll just play no, just to... Hopefully random weirdo will... Only 3 that time. Boo. Boo to you, sir. But we're only 300-ish away and we've got 2 words left to play. We'll get rid of this because, oh my god. We'll get rid of this. We'll get rid of this. I could make if. I mean, I will make if. And then whatever else comes out, comes out. And we're going to be stuck with it. Oh my god, it spells Fisto! So if you don't know, because you've not watched me on Twitch, I stream a lot of... Well, I did stream a lot of Hades, and more recently Hades 2. But in Hades 1, there is a weapon which is a pair of fists, basically a big pair of gloves that you punch people to death with. Not people, malevolent creatures in the underworld. So it's fine. But we always colloquially referred to it as Fisto because... good old Fisto, you know. And much as I'd love to play Fisto right now, I don't think it's the time to do it. But oh no, I can't. I've duplicated my thing already. I was going to duplicate this again, but I already did it to the O, didn't I? I can, however, make that a higher level, right? Yeah, so at least we've got a sparkly one. A sparkly. For God's sake, they're not sparkly, they're speckled. I mean, that surely will be enough. I can't believe Fisto appeared just on the screen like that. I didn't even have to really rearrange it that much. Nice, we did it. I don't even want to say it out loud, but I think we might be on to win here. And a shot, plus 1 word, that's an extra turn. That's valuable. 1 in 15 chance to enhance a letter. Not really much point when you're on the last bit. 1 power per 4-letter word this migration. Currently 21 and I can't afford it, but I can sell something. Okay, we'll come back to you in a minute. How I wish I had one more seed though. Letter value speckled. I can sell weirdo. Just feels so weird to say. For 1 seed, which would give me the seed I need to buy this, which is 21. That's a no-brainer, isn't it, right? I haven't really been paying much attention to what Weirdo has actually been doing in terms of numbers. I saw it add 3 to the power. I think I saw it add 7. Pretty sure it never added anything as high as 21. So the smart thing to do here is to sell that, right? And buy this, because you simply cannot pass up 21 power. That's just crazy. Look at that, there's a little finish line and everything. Okay, here we go. Here we go. The whole gang is here. There's a bit of a gap here, don't know quite why. I feel like I shouldn't be nervous. Like 21. That's power. That's flaps. Actually, I should put the flaps at the beginning, maybe. So we've got 4 plus 5 plus 8 plus 21, potentially. If we play a 2-letter word. Shall we just see how that goes? Let's see how that goes. Okay. I don't want to tempt fate, guys, but I think we might be all right. Let's just do a little bit of discarding. This guy, obviously. Again, it seems to got very loud in my ear. Like that chiming noise seems louder right now. I'm really sorry, Golden Jay, but I don't think I can use you in a 2-letter word. If there is such a thing as a 2-letter word that isn't the word Joe, because that's a name, please let me know. Obviously in German you could put J-A, and it'd be ja, which it means yes, but that doesn't help me because we're playing in English. There's no point keeping that even, is there? Or even that. Like, as long as we leave ourselves with a single word as an option. Literally 3 words that pair with E. So I guess let's do one of them. See how well it goes. $7.50. Oh my gosh, we did it in 2. We did it in 2. Do we get like an animation and stuff? No. Oh my god. Should I be disappointed? I feel like I should be disappointed. I love that the highest score was if. That's crazy. Gotta be best build though. I'm absolutely gonna take a screenshot of this. Most played was 4-letter word. However, highest word score was if. So we did it, and that's apparently all the celebration that we get, is me being excited about the fact that we did it. I assume we must have unlocked a new migration then. Yes, we have unlocked the Arctic Turn Path. And the oh, of course we get a new deck as well, don't we? The lean deck. I'm not going to play it now, obviously, but I am going to look and see. Oh my good god. 27 stops. Wowee. That was 14. This one's 27. That's nearly twice as long. That's quite the jump. We get to see the galaxy now. This is nice. So there we go. We did it. We finally won one. I'm amazed and impressed with myself for making better decisions. I don't think it was necessarily good word choices and a display of fantastic vocabulary or anything like that. It was more that I made better choices in terms of the cards that I picked. 2 letters. Clearly a winner if you can boost it enough. That it almost felt too easy. I didn't want to be complacent anywhere along the way that it was being and feeling too easy, but it kind of was. Which is perhaps why winning was then maybe a little bit underwhelming, especially as you get essentially not really anything visually as a celebration. Which is a bit disappointing, but it's a puzzle game, isn't it? It's not like you've just beaten Dark Souls, and even Dark Souls you don't, I believe, get that much of an ending anyway, so yeah, it's not like you just finished Donkey Kong Bonanza and the screen has just exploded into a million pixels in excitement or anything like that. Sidebar, I really would like to play Donkey Kong Bonanza. I have watched a full playthrough of it from a YouTuber that I enjoy watching, and I don't have a Switch 2, but I really kind of want to play Donkey Kong Bonanza. It just looks So much kind of daft, silly, good, simple fun. Yeah. I'm not going to buy a Switch 2 just to get it. That would be madness, but part of me really wants to. But anyway, that's enough rambling from me about my future gaming potential plans. Who knows? Thank you so much for joining me for this momentous day. I'm very happy. I hope you enjoyed it. Maybe consider picking this up yourself. See if you can come up with a better build to beat that migration route. I don't know how many different cards and songs and stuff there are to be found. There isn't really that I can see any kind of tracker of it in the background. The stats button doesn't show you all the different cards and stuff, so there might be stuff that I will never see until I achieve a certain thing. There might not be. I don't know. I don't know how closely it mirrors Balatro in that sort of respect. But I've had a good time. I hope you have too. I'm going to go and finish the rest of my cup of tea now, which I didn't even get to drink half of. As always, thank you so much for watching. I will catch you next week for another Wordy Wednesday. Bye for now.